Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great Friday night. I had a couple friends ask me how I was able to get the nuclear winter rewards, so I thought I'd make a tutorial video. There at the bottom of the screen you can see the fill team is off, so you're playing by yourself. And the best thing to do is just to sit and be patient. Everybody just wants to, as soon as the match starts, everybody just wants to start killing everybody, which is cool. And that's the reason why the game was created. But you can make it a little bit longer if you just hold out the first round. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second.
Many of you have arrived at the vault with intriguing new mutations.
So for my perk cards, you can see I got more life, and pretty much any perk that's not a gun perk. So frog legs, marathoner, action point, the creature crusher, which does 100% more damage to creatures. So those are the best things to do. But right up here, there's a little spot. I'll mark it on the map there, and you'll see it. But you start. It's basically a rock ledge, and what you can do is you can just basically chill there for a second. And I'll usually wait till maybe the first or second round's over, depending upon where the storm's going. If the storm's on the other side of the map, then unfortunately you'll have to run over there. But as you see, most of the people load in at the same spot, and the good thing about that is if you're looking to kill somebody, you can certainly do it that way. And if you're not as good, like myself, at this game, which I am not any good at Call of Duty or anything like that, but I wanted the rewards, and I think I'm not going to air my own opinion on whether or not Bethesda should or shouldn't put rewards in a sub game of a game, but that's for another conversation that certainly should be looked at. But anyways, so I wanted to do the rewards, and that way I could build the stuff at my camp and all that good stuff, but I'm not any good. So I decided what I would do is I found this little spot, and see right now there's 39 people in the map. The game literally just started right now. You can't see me because of the force field, but that will end. So the the storm is going to be inside the map, and we're just trying to make it right here. But you can literally, and see, this is my camo suit. I spent 500 atoms on the camo suit. What you can do is you can find a bush and chill. See, now there's 37. It is very boring. What I would do sometimes is find a good bush and go do some laundry or clean the kitchen or watch TV or whatever. Something, because this is boring. Even if you have music, this is still boring. But the whole point of this is not to seeing how many kills you can get, or any of that. This is just to see how long you can make it in the fire with no weapons. That's right, I said no weapons, no armor, no chems. And usually I can get into the top 10, sometimes top 15. But if you get into the top 10, you get into the extra XP, and that's always nice. And if you make it into the top 5, then that's really where you really start to make some XP. So the goal is, 10, and if I'm lucky, 5. And so we're just going to sit here and wait, let the impatient people die off. And if you wanted, if you wanted to wait till it was about 15 people left and get you a gun and see what you can do against other players, then more power to you. But I die, so there's no point in showing that, because yeah. So now you see there's 29 people left. Been in for about 2 minutes already, and 10 people have been killed. And what I do is I wait until at least the first timer is gone and start to move, because the first timer isn't going to be as short as the last timer. So this one you could probably make it all the way to the other side of the map. If you got the AP, the action point cards, like Marathoner, and the AP regen, that way you can just outrun people. I got goat legs, frog legs, so I can jump. So now I'm gonna start moving. I got jump, I can jump higher, and when I fall, I don't take any fall damage. So if someone's shooting me, I can just outrun them. But anyways, if you come up here, and you can jump on this rock, even if you don't have frog legs. Make sure no cars come in. Excuse me. Now there is guns here. I'm taking the ammo. So what's good's a gun if you don't got the ammo? Oh, and take the armor too. Now you can go 2 ways when you go up here. You can go down to the right, which will take you down the short side of the mountain, or you can go up to the left. I always try to go up to the left, and I try hugging the wall. And there's the house. But if you keep coming down here, everybody wants to go for the house, and people stay in the house, and everybody knows they're at the house. But right down here, this is the reason right here that I bought the camo. You can fall on this ledge right here and almost blend in. And if somebody was moving fast enough and not paying attention, they would go right past you. But anyways, as you see, there's 22 people left on the map. I'm in the safe zone of the next storm, so we're good to go there. And I took 90 rounds of ammo. And sometimes there's a power armor right where I got the ammo from. What I do there is I just take the fusion core, and I take the chest piece, and I take the headpiece from the power armor. That way it's not a full set of power armor. And yes, that probably is a butthole thing to do, but do I want someone to be able to get the power armor and come behind me and shoot me in the storm? No.
My calculations
Even though
show
I'm not going to
that
shoot
the
them.
eye of the storm has moved, candidate. So should
So
you.
the next storm is right there. But we're going to follow this little down to about right there. There's some good bushes right here in this row. But right now we're just going to chill. We don't need to move yet. We got plenty of time. The other tip that I would tell you is to, if you can start early in the morning, sometimes at 6:30 in the morning, there's probably like 25 people on the map. And most of those are campers. In my experience, you might have 10 that wanted to, you know, kill everybody on the map. And, you know, it's a great way of getting more matches in the morning time. And that's usually what I would do. I would get up real early on a Saturday morning and do a couple rounds. Come home and eat, make dinner, whatever. As long as you can hide in a bush, you'll be good to go. But it is a grind. It took me over 2 months to get to level 100. But if you can finish in the top 10, you can get about 600 XP. If you finish in the top, if you finish in the top 10, it's about 400 XP. If you finish in the top 5, it's about 600. If you can get to the second one, it's probably about 700. And so that's good. Now, it might say there's 3 people left on the map, but if the other people are in a team, then you're actually second place. So you'll still get the second place XP, which is nice. Alright, so I got 45 seconds left. And now's a good time to move because we're not going to have as long as we did. And again, check to make sure there's no car coming before you run out. And we're good to go. See, the only thing that doesn't blend in is the stupid green hat. But it's better than hair, because hair will stick out too. But as you see now, we just crossed the 15th. So, no matter what happens, we're the 15th best player in this. And I haven't found a gun. I found 2, but I didn't pick them up. But haven't shot a weapon. Haven't tried to kill anybody. Is it boring? Yes, it's very boring. Very boring. Look at all these bushes down here. Hot all day. Hot, hot, hot. Since there's a box right there, I'm not even going to go for it. I'm just going to go ahead and find my spot. Right here. And so let me see from the back side. Alright. Out of the way. And this is why it pays to have those AP points. See, now we're in the top 10. One of the elite crates is over there by the house. They'll give you, would have gave me a nice gun, the best armor, usually a stim pack, and or aid of some kind, and ammo. But that's not the objective. The objective is not to kill everybody. Now, you see how there's my little marker, but there's no, it's showing me that I'm actually in a nice spot for the next wave. So now I'm 7th, and we're gonna sit here for the next minute and 13 seconds and see how well we do. The other thing you could do is while you're in a bush, you could hit square and your character will kind of flow, like move, and it looks like it's natural there with the bush. So just to show you, the only thing I have is my wood armor. And I'll always take the wood armor because it matches my suit. Don't really care about the damage. They're gonna kill me. These guys are level 200. Some of them have all the perks. They know where all the stuff's at. Yeah, so they'll kill you. Unless you're good at the game. You know, if you're good at the game, then, you know, all means, you know, try to actually kill somebody. But this is what I did to get to level 100. I waited, saved the hardest levels for the double XP weekend. Work harder, not an effect here because we're not going to be working hard. So I definitely tell you to work smart as far as that goes. You know, level 80 to 100, save that to when you get the double XP. Alright, well the match is over because I am going to be nuked here in about 5 seconds. And hopefully one of these guys will die before me and we'll get into the top 5. If not, top 6, we'll take it. And alright, so that's the game. Done. So team placement, I finished 4th. I got 244 XP for surviving 16 minutes, and I got 200 XP extra, so I got a total of 444. And like I said, if I would have made it to the 5th person, I would have probably made about 550. And if you can make it to about, you know, one of the last ones there, you're about 700. And just keep doing it until it's done. But I hope this helps. If it did, certainly subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great Friday night.